I know, I did fuck around with it. I was gonna say, I was gonna make it that like both sides were down the bottom, and I'm like, it's fine. I've fucked it up, but it's okay. Caravan's idle, that's fine. We're waiting for the silver. Which the best thing is, because these are like right next to it, it doesn't take them very long. We've only got 452 silver to get loaded up. Then Corpsey will jump in. Then him, the horse, and the silver will get launched. And we should be able to start trading. But where did Val go? There he is. Cool beans. Go Val. That's not going to take you very long. I'm pretty sure you've got good-ish building skills. Either the one I'm after or I'm thinking Barb. You don't have it. Hold on. Armadillo, mate. Do you? No. Who's in the area that could? Some more of Barb. None of you guys are builders. Here comes Corpsey. Corpsey can do like some building stuff, I'm pretty sure, but I think he's like entering the transport pod. Go back. Tommy's a little bit upset. No worries, I'll be here. Campbell would be able to build, I think. No, I'm picking everybody that can build and like they can't actually build. Let's see, Joshua, Dally, Hermetic, Homster, Pig, Camel, Von. You're the one I was thinking of. Not Val, Von. Let's get you up here building that because you've got at least like a 4. You're less likely to like fully botch it. If this is ready, let's go. Let's go get you merged. Let's visit. We'll get you loaded up. We'll try to buy some stuff. I don't know how many more days I've got of the quest. 21 days. Okay. And we've still got 20 odd pods. Components after doing the couple of pods. So that's not too bad. Once they're finished building that, we'll get them all sorted back in. And we'll see how many components we've got. Because like I could go to them and I could go buy stuff. Like I could do these 3, then that, and then go to them. Or alternative, like, and then come back here and then go over there. Because all I'd have to do is send one person with the components back out to them. So that could be a really fast way of doing it. The only problem is that one person walking home. So we'll have to see about that. Colo, what are you doing? Melee, cooking, plants, mate. I have plants for you. What are you not doing plants? Do I need to plant new plants? I might need to plant new plants for Colo. Where do we want new plants? Because it's gonna probably die in winter, isn't it? And you guys are fucking immobile. Let's do a trade. I want all your components. Oh shit, 51 straight up. Well, do you have extra animals? Like not these animals, but okay, that was a bit of a immediate bingo. I do also really want that. They do have money. I need to resist this. I know they have shit. I can always come back. I won't come back. But we're going to buy that. You're going to move up to trade with them. We've already got enough components. I can literally drop in on them on the way home. So whatever I send, I might send an additional horse. Maybe. And somebody. Kaido, can you do building? No, Augury, nah. I'm not expecting anybody. Oh, hello, chimpanzee. Are you chimpanzee butcher? Lecter, you're who I want. Mate, I know you were like, I don't know what you were doing. Were you feeding a cat? Taming a cat? When do you have animal skills? I'm not really sure what was going on there, but anyway, he's gonna build the 2 fucking things, so we're definitely gonna have that. Falcon, mate, can you do oranges on it? Okay, that's fine. I have a colonist named Orange? Hang on a second. When do I have somebody named Orange? I know most of my colored colonists, like purple and like white and what we got, red, black. I didn't know we had orange. I might have gone right past you then. Hold on, alphabet. Huh. Who the fuck are you, mate? Underground pretty abrasive. 60. We can do cooking. I love that his shirt's orange though. That's a nice touch. I mean, everybody's shirt's kind of orange, but like him specifically, very nice. Okay. He must have just been one of the people that I overlooked and took as like a mercy kill thing. That's not supposed to store meat. That is not supposed to store meat at all. Raw food, no. Although I do like that the cats were eating it. Fantastic. But this is a corpse pile for like, it should be rotted animals. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. I have like a human corpse pile and now I have a proper animal corpse pile. And for some reason we have like yak beef and muffalo meat. And it's apparently refrigerated even though it's outdoors, but it's under a roof. So yay team. Did we get this up and running yet? No. Who's in the area? Enyo love. Can I borrow you? Because chimpanzee is just busy for a hot minute. If I can just get you to just add some steel to this. I want to remove this. There's a lot of thrombos in here. I want to remove that out of here and get a bit better shape in here, bring in the extra drug labs and move the storage maybe into like the center or something so that we can actually get rid of this like floor storage, ideally. I might still keep that because I have kind of traditionally kept that in all of my colonies as a floor storage for overspill and for animals to come in and just dump stuff on the ground because it's faster sometimes. Kimmy is in serious pain. That's fine, Kimmy. You go do what you gotta do. What else we got? We have an excellent silver poker table. Did I install... That's only a normal one. I could lift it. That's good. That's good. Okay. If I could get you guys to just lift this one out of here. Quail mate. Can you... Oh, Lauren's coming for it. Okay. Once that's lifted out, I'll put the excellent one in there. This is also why I wanted to move stuff so I could actually see what I had. Because some of these... I haven't even put... Oh no, I have put the jade things in here. Hold on. That one's good. Excellent. Normal. And good. That one can lift out, I would say. I'll put another excellent whatever in here. And by the look of it, we've got another plasteel spot. I also figured out where I was going to put these, the underground scanners. I was complaining the other week that I wasn't really sure where I wanted to put them. I wanted to put more down. Well, I figured it out. I remembered it. Once I dig out all of this, that's where I'm going to put some. Because this will be open through here. So we should be free to like put heaps of storage and, what do you call it, like... scanning and mining and all sorts of stuff in here if we want to. It'd be a really good like little spot because it should be undercover. Some of it will be undercover by default with the cave, which we're going to have to be careful when we... Wrong button. I have to be careful when we take that down because I don't have all the pillars built yet. This is fine. We haven't got that built yet. Where is chimpanzee? Is he having a chill? He's having a chill. Hold on, that one's butcher. Where'd you go, mate? I know we can trust you to do a trade. Where'd you go? If he's not in here, he'll be in the kitchen probably. Although, unlikely. I literally can't see if his name's in here. There's a lot of names, so... Could be eating. I don't see him. Alright. I don't know where chimpanzee's slinked off to. He doesn't look like he's gone to his bedroom, but Silverware is waking up. So, worst case scenario is she can at least take over that one. I think he's put the silver in it and then he's fucked off. Okay. Which is fine. It's just that I do need that like completed soon. I also did get a look at what skill trainers I actually do have. It's just that I haven't had a chance to actually look at what skills my colonists all have uniquely and who would be like the best ones like you shit on. So while I do actually have like an isolated pile of the skill trainers now, and I do have count of what the fuck they are, gonna have to wait. At least these are getting eaten by the cats. The cats are no longer starving. I have some of my drink. Hold on. As I said earlier, I made the mistake of like having dinner before I streamed. I don't usually have food before I stream, and every time I do, it's a fucking mistake. In this case, I made a Japanese curry and rice, and I got to have chicken with it for the first time in a really long time because I haven't been able to eat that. And it's just about fucking grounding me at the moment. Like, I have like, I don't know, like an exuberance kind of energy from it and an exhaustion at the same time. They're fighting each other within me at the moment, and I'm like, ugh, shit's tiring. Like, not the stream, digestion is just tiring. Because, like, I'll normally, like, lay down and chill out and stuff and let my body, like, rest after eating something. But it's fine for the moment. I think I was going to move the pillar over, or did I move that already? That looks like I moved it already, which is fine. I could potentially take out this here, although it is still protecting it for the moment. Let's see, failed while constructing some granite. Okay, that's fine. Started social fight, that's also okay. We're definitely going to get a few more of these made. I think they're still mining as much granite as possible. We found like another spot for it, and this is mostly empty for chem fuel. I've got to store that somewhere else. Like, I've got to store that like spread out around the base, preferably. I just haven't quite figured out how, because I haven't had this much surplus. We made super ultra production once we started taking on the boom lopes to move, and then yeah, it's just been, we moved, so I haven't like culled back all the amounts. Can you remove that, mate? And that one's already been removed. Cool. Let's find a really nice jade chest table. There is one excellent. Okay. If there's only one excellent, we'll pop that in. You guys can have your jade table. And Lima, I was going to say, I'm like, I wasn't really sure if you were clearing that for a second, but that's okay. I have, what is it, a poker table? We have an excellent poker table. And it's silver, which is better than the normal one that we had sitting there, which I'm pretty sure it was normal. Yeah, it was a silver normal. They all silver? One is limestone. That may be, hold on, where is its beauty? I haven't looked for this for a while. Actually, hold on. I think I just saw it just as I clicked off. Hang on a second. No, it's work to build. It's fine. I want to see this. No, that ain't it. Might be that. Okay, that's like 11. That's a 28, 31. That's not in yet. It might be worth bringing in the silver one. Even though it's less, I might do it. Right, when you're done with that, I'll get you to uninstall it, because I know you're not actually uninstalling it, you're using it at the moment. So I'll bring in the normal silver one with the view that it's gonna be a better quality. I think I had a spare silver one. Yeah, it was a good. Okay, let's pop you down here. I don't know what Dark Eye is doing. He's consuming pemmican. He can't do construction, that's right. Deadlift probably can't either. You come back and install that, mate. And since I have a place for my batteries to go, I should probably move them. I could make, this one would be super, super close by, probably the quickest one to make, maybe. So let's make that. All I want to do is I want to have a couple of little spaces where I can put batteries out of sight for my colonists. Get them installed so that we start having some surplus batteries, like surplus energy and crap. And in a moment, I'll go and I'll check on those two transport pods. If one's built, I'll get them stocking up with some extra food just for my caravan. Extra food and probably an animal. I don't think I have to put a person in it for this. Okay. Realistically, I don't need that many doors. I honestly don't need a door on the back, but this is fine for the moment. I'll give it the extra door. We have both the pods, which is actually kind of better because I'm pretty sure I sent Shadow before, but I wanted to send another gunner. I think I sent Mel initially. And Seal, you can do good shooting, can't you? You do reasonable shooting. I might chuck Seal in. Seal and an animal, if I could. Or actually Seal and food, because she's got a lot of capacity there. I don't want to send that much. Hold on. About 20. 20, like 13 days. Wouldn't have to wait like too long, I don't think. 25, 30. I could add extra silver. Hold on. If I do like 20 days worth of food and a shit ton of silver, we'll go. So I just found stream. The heck he is supporting 300 colonists. We just moved here. So give me a hot second. Hold on. Make that about 1,000. That way we've got extra components money. We can make it a bit more than that. That'll do. They'll do. We'll send that. They'll do food, another person, another gunner, and food, and silver. And I'll just chuck like a horse or like something in here so that we've got something to carry shit back on. Maybe you? That'll do it. There we go. Your stream. Sorry. Just found your stream. I think you're supporting 300 cons. Yeah. It was like gradual at one point-ish. We went from like 21 odd colonists that didn't decide to kill each other to like over 100 or so. And then we moved a few times and the game nearly killed us a couple of times. Tried. We had like a few near colony ending events. And then now we're here. So we're just trying to set up, and I don't quite have the right balance of like food and surplus food, and like I don't have everything built and in place and shit at the moment. But yeah, we're working on it. We're working on making sure everybody's got like, yeah, it's all the same map. So hold on, we're here. This is where we are at the moment. This is where we're headed to. So hang on. We started down here. That was our first location. I don't have any of the screenshots in this particular streaming software because I'm testing it at the moment. But normally I could like bring up an image and show you what like our first colony and stuff looked like. I don't have that available at the moment. But that was our first location. We had like 180 odd there, and then we moved all the way up to here. That spot there. So we moved to. That was quite a huge trek from down here to up there. When we moved in, we basically like culled almost all the like hauling animals, and then the game updated to 1.5 and the tile got glitched and everything kind of like glitched out and we had like issues and stuff, so I had to emergency evacuate the colony at that point. But we didn't have like enough animals to transport stuff out, and I had a glitch on my caravans that were unloading them as they were loading them, so they left without food. And so by the time they arrived up here, that was Dryden. That's where we moved from, like just at the start of the year, from down here. Yeah, we moved into there and we basically had like next to no food, and we had like events where like we only had like a geothermal powering like a grow room in winter because we arrived in winter and had no food and stuff. And that took like about a year in real world time to stabilize the colony there, so that we could eventually like start getting some surplus of stuff and start moving and stuff. But yeah, we've been there for like I think nearly a year and a half, kind of thing. And then we just moved up here, but it doesn't look that far away, but we had to travel all the way around here kind of thing. So it is still quite a leap kind of thing, but we were within transport pod range, which was great. And yeah, this is our current location. It's our fourth one, which we're just settling into at the moment. We're just starting to build up. And that's the landed ship quest that we're going towards. So I kind of want to get like another spot between here somewhere, because I don't want to go full tilt all the way up there. So we'll probably move like again. Is there any long-term plans? Well, since you mentioned, hold on a second. Yonoris, welcome in. This game has been going for almost 2.5 years in real world time. And I expect that it's going to take maybe about 5 years in total to get to the landed ship quest. And I want to get the original 21 colonists off the planet. Because my original 21 colonists were people I used EdB Prepare Carefully to bring in from previous colonies and stuff like that. And they're all still alive, although one died and I resurrected her. But I want to get them, as many of them as I can, off-world. And I've never done the landed ship quests. I don't want spoilers for that shit. I already had somebody spoil the fact that you can't take, like, all of them and stuff, but it's fine. We'll work out whatever we can work out. And, yeah. Basically, with each move, I'm trying to add something to the colony. So, like, the first location was really just, like, getting stabilized, you know, people, creatures, resources, research, stuff like that. We all did that on, like, the first location. The second location, we really didn't get to stay there long enough to make any difference. The third location, we added helmets and everybody got a weapon. So that was great. We also took, like, another 100-odd people. And then now we've moved to this location, and I want to get them to a point where they can have armor. That would be nice. And everybody has a bedroom. That's great. But I'd like to have this place have a bit of luxury and a little bit of, what would you call it? Like, a bit more practical layout and stuff. No, it's, well, it's not quite like 300. There's at least, like, I can fit 348 colonists in bedding for, like, the rooms that I have, because a couple of them are, like, double rooms and stuff, because I've only got, like, 20-odd couples. So this time around, I only made, like, a couple of double beds, as opposed to last time, where everybody had a double bed. So they're going to get stuck, but that's fine. I'm going to send them a horse or a person, whatever works. So we'll grab that. And now that you guys are stuck, let's see if I loaded which one. That one's ready to go. All right, let's get you onto here. I'm currently doing a quest to try to give my allies about 44 components, but I also need components. Yeah, give to Shadow's caravan. There we go. So yeah, I'm trying to go and buy a bunch of components and stuff so I can give them the components so I can get another psychic soothe pulsar, because my idiots decided to kick the one that we had, so we don't have it anymore. So we had more, you know. So do you play with DLC? Is that the ever baby boom problem? I don't play with any of the DLCs. I hate babies. So yeah, I'd never play with biotech. But this is just core game with, like, minimal mods. Like, I have no performance mods or anything like that. Hold on a second. I don't know if this will work, but there you go. That's the list of mods that I'm playing with. I don't know if YouTube will get that list. Hang on a second. I'll do you guys a solid and I'll pop that over there for years. There you go. I realized I'm like, it doesn't copy over 4 years, so it's fine. But no, I don't have any of the DLCs. I don't have any performance mods. I am testing what core game can really do. Like, I never intended to... I might actually get you guys to rest there from it, because I think I got the other caravan coming, don't I? Or was that it? That might have been it. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, that was good. Okay, they can keep moving. Let you guys keep moving with that. Hey, Bubba, I see you. I see you lurking. what else did I miss there? Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't play with biotech for like the kids and stuff. There's a lot of the DLCs, I just don't see anything in it that interests me. Ow. My knuckles. But I'm also just not bored with the core game at this time. Like, you know, I'm kind of doing a thing. So this is a closed mods playthrough. I'm not adding or removing any mods. When I started, I was kind of like, I kind of joked that, oh, if they don't kill everybody, then we'll try to go for the landed flag if it's in like a good spot. And it wasn't on a tundra for once. And I'm like, well, shit, I guess we're going for the landed flag. And then when we started getting like 100 or so people, I'm like, oh, well, we'll see if we can get like 200. And we got 200. And I'm like, oh, I guess we'll see if we can get 250. We'll take like an army of 250 people across the map. And then we got 250. And then we kept dabbling up around like 280 for a while. And I'm like, I don't really want 300, but like if we end up with it, that's fair. We've got 301 colonists because I'm including my prisoner at the moment as in the count, which he's basically recruitable. He'll join in a minute. But yeah, we just culled off like a good few hundred animals last week. I'll let you guys know, last week we started with 945 animals. We're down to 689 at the start of tonight. So we did a really good big cull with them too. So we should have a more manageable number now for them to produce meat and milk and furs and leathers and all the good shit and have enough like handling and stuff, you know. The royalty is a bit annoying, to be honest. So back. Welcome back, Jackal. I figure like everybody kind of like likes their own sort of DLC. Like everybody has like a preference and stuff. I'm still enjoying like the core game. It has like, as I was saying like last night, I come from the era where like games were completed when they were sold and you just played the game that it was and stuff. So I don't really get bored with games very easily. Like I can play with them for ages and find my own interest and stuff in them. And yeah, it's probably going to take me a few years to get through this particular run. And then after this run, like it depends. If I succeed and we get off the map, then I've got another plan to make another set of colony that I'm going to try to basically take on like all the enemies on that map. See how that goes. That could be fun. I've never done that, so I definitely want to try to do that. And if the landed ship quest fails, we'll start again. Or alternatively, we'll go from like the last place, so not the last base, but we'll probably try to build a ship. We'll try to do that. Which, by the way, next week I'm doing a whole week of Rim Connect stream where I'm going to be trying to build a basic little colony and defend it and build a ship and stuff. So if you guys want to see that, definitely hang around next week for that, because I've never tried to do that either. It's a 1 week event for my Billathon, and then this will be back to normal RimWorld every Tuesday and stuff, you know. Is it doing a thing? 900, how do you feed that many? Well, I can't really show you because like I just don't have like my screenshot of like the previous game. But if you can see how I've got like 39,000 steel, right? And I've got like 65,000 wood. Just assume my food's like that kind of thing.